Alright, let's check this place out. Nice little safe house. Make it quick. Need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Jeez, guy. You really think this is the time? How did he die? He's gonna have to wait. This woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to go sit in the waiting area. Watch some Tri-Vid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Alright, take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. You said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. Oh, shit. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Coyote looks genuinely sad. Look, about Sam. Uh-huh. I can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Now, accounting for taste, Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill. Funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry, he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, and as I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Okay. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few... Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking. Who knows what. Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Cluey wasn't around. Can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. You remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and he'd get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs, loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. Wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You just look at him, see he was a walking corpse. Had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. All better. Just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? Need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe you can make some sort of deal. We'll see. We shall see. What is Sam's bunk? The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that's seen a lot of wear. Look at the image. Picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Alright, check the back. Written in a woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, Summer 2040. Okay, so Sam had a twin sister, apparently. Alright. I don't even really need this. No. Yeah, screw that. Okay. Hey. Let's talk to these people. Dialogue. Dialogue! Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young dwarf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon, Half-Dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical folky, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Not my thing. Okay. Eric Mersman, here we go. Kinda looks like studs, really. Anyways. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Okay. So he's got all the armor. The tourist would look with intelligence +1. That ain't bad. Do I want charisma more? I kind of like charisma. And that's always useful in these games. And it's cheaper. Firm. No, see it already. Whatever. We'll try charisma. Alright. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful. He talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Alright, let's take a look. You can't really tell what you have. I don't like, is this better than what I got? Oh yeah, I have the street sweeper. Okay, so this one just has a higher capacity. Less damage. No, I don't know how I like that idea. I think we're okay. I'm not planning to get into many gunfights, right? Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. What? I'm a freaking Decker. Bullshit. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need? What's a deck? What's a paladin? Oh my god. That's what that is. If you know the reference I'm making, that is exactly what I would be asking, is what's a paladin? Oh my god. Alright. Do I own... Okay, so I own this shitty deck. The Sony CTY 360. Gotta get that craft work. Renraku. A little expensive, but it's kind of what I do, you know. Alright. And so then these are your programs, which are, you know, completely different than in the actual RPG, because it's kind of all gamey. Killer sounds cool. I don't know, just pick up some. Yeah, I don't know. That, sure. I don't know what to expect, so. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Oh my god, Johnny Clean is the master hacker? Holy shit. Well, in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and out, getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Oh, that ain't bad. I may have to use that sometime. Is it true you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade. He's been smart enough not to tell me. So he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. Okay, I'll be seeing you guys. I guess we'll go hand off these gems. Nice little safe house they got going on. Oh my god, Johnny! How did you get up here? Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? You Delilah? Yeah, what's it to you, asshole? Can't you see I'm busy here? You sent Coyote to get you something. We've got it. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why did you say so? Coyote's late and my client's getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? The guy that got your goods. What difference does it make? Don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Ooh. Oh, hold back the pebble with the runes on and give him the rest. See what he says. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you, furious, and throws the rest of the gems in your face. It's not here. What? He exhales and slowly wags his head as he speaks. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do a job, they do it. Then they get paid, and we part happy. Now you have something that I paid Coyote to get for me. That makes it mine. So you give me the pebble, and we won't make any more work for Johnny Clean. Let's not piss this guy off. Was there another stone, like a pebble? Some sort of letters on it? I forgot. Here you go. Your line of work, a short memory can be an asset. This was not one of those times. Hand over the pebble.